Money.
Not enough.
A lot of money. Oh shit, there's a revision fucking Zoom call right now. Oh my god, for authentication.
Oh shit.
BRB.
In your reserves, does it
BRB.
No.
If it's online, just let me write the exam for
In
you.
subs it
No.
counts, huh?
No.
Until they play?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I've had Schmeichel literally my.
I'm gonna stream the Zoom call like my goat Lanston taught me.
I like that you have it as a public stream also.
But
like
if you,
anyone
if,
could
no,
just
if you stream it,
Yeah.
then we'll have
Hello.
also the background.
Right?
That's fine.
Yeah, adopted
Oh shit, BRB.
next year's for sure. Any extra quiz would be in a different topic, or extra topic, extra quiz, extra topic. That students need to read,
I've already reached
more,
guaranteed
knowledge,
final.
and understand them
You're already gonna get one
in
guaranteed,
a very comprehensive way. At the end, it won't be that long, it won't be that difficult, but something that is extra that allow the student to have, more breadth of knowledge. Very good idea, actually. Okay, I'll think of it and I'll decide whether it is the same topics of the final or an extra topic. Okay, so let's talk about the quiz of not tomorrow, after tomorrow, right? For authentication after tomorrow. And by the way, guys, I don't know what will happen if we'll move to in-person style of teaching. We'll have the quiz definitely, inshallah. But if we'll have online or hybrid style of teaching, in that case, I'll postpone the quiz to Thursday, for example, because we can't conduct the quiz online or hybrid. So we need to have all students in person. Well, I don't know. Some students are telling me that they are still unable to move freely in Sharjah. Is that right? Am I saying that it will be very, very difficult for after tomorrow, Abdurrahman?
ما هو right now the situation is difficult بس إن شاء الله by Tuesday it will improve. إن شاء الله.
I don't think, Doctor, because still, يعني, it's problem in all the ways that leads to the uni. Still.
It doesn't have to be the place where we live in. It's the way, direction of the university, the streets, still some are closed.
Even the place, some people are trapped inside their buildings. They can't leave.
Rana, you are living in Sharjah, right?
Yes.
And how is the situation there? Are you able to move and leave your house?
Doctor, no, it's very bad. Even like to get food, people are like using boats to move around. We are using boats now to move around if someone wants to leave the homes.
Really?
And even like if you pass the supermarket, most of them are closed and there is no food left. Even, for example, the bread, there is nothing except what the bakery is able to provide you with. So you are very limited to the option.
I'm sorry to hear that. In that case, as I told you guys, I think maybe I think the teaching style would be hybrid, the best. And in that case, I'll delay the quiz for web and authentication. But let's now talk about the quiz as if it will be on time tomorrow for web security and after tomorrow for authentication. But as I told you, we'll talk about this. I'll send you an email to postpone it whenever I have.
Professor, when is the next AE?
And if that decision will be online or hybrid, and I think it will be hybrid, maybe. In that case, yeah, definitely I'll delay or postpone the quiz to later date. Okay, but okay, for this, let me share the slides.
Professor, you are breaching some. Reinforcing.
They say that it might rain next week too.
I don't think so because some rumors are there, but when you look at the weather, no.
Reinforcing
You
professor.
can't find that in any platform or other broadcasting website. I'm looking now at the weather. It says that more than next week will be 32, 31, nothing, you know. Precipitation is 2% or 6% or 2%. 6% at the highest.
Professor, I will make it rain.
6%.
Doctor, Doctor, either if it rains or it doesn't, like, we can't even leave our homes. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's another story,
If I
and
take your
I
corners?
support you guys if that's the case. You know, I totally agree and understand this, and I'm supportive for you guys. But I will wait for the official.
Ya Allah, my fucking dumbass
Do
goal,
you?
ya
Do you? Let me understand the following.
Passed in his
Do you
feet.
all agree that we need to postpone the quiz to Thursday? We can take the decision now because it's not urgent to have it on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can live with that. Guys,
They're
let's,
asking, will it
let's vote on this.
include
Who would support postponing the quiz till Thursday?
but Professor, will it include more topics or
Will it?
Adi Nila, Wasim, please
more
don't
topics
speak.
or same as what
No,
we're
same.
doing?
Same.
Ah, okay.
Doctor, I cannot leave the home.
And I have the quiz is prepared and it's easy. In order to support you guys. So I'll ask this question later, but let me now go over the the revision and the quiz. As I told you guys, there will be one question matching and one question which is essay or written. Now,
I support my team.
the quiz will include the part of chapter 14 and part of chapter 15. And in these, you need to focus on certain topics, such as attacks that can be conducted against authentication protocols and the difference between these attacks. You know that we have, it's not a secret. We have discussed authentication protocols, right? We have discussed authentication protocols, and we discussed various aspects when we talked about these authentication protocols, such as replay attack. You need to understand what is a replay attack. How is it different from suppress replay attack? How is it different from other attacks that are related to authentication? There are some slides that discuss attacks that can be conducted against authentication. So you need to be sure that you can articulate an answer.
Doctor, what if?
The attack with its example, definition, or illustration, or whatever. Another thing that you need to focus on is how can we mitigate these attacks? For example, if we are talking about replay attack, then some protocols are using nonces, some protocols are using timestamps. How they are different? How can we use a nonce or a timestamp to mitigate these attacks? Okay. What does it mean to have? What is a nonce? What is a timestamp? How they are different in mitigating these attacks?
Quran.
How can we integrate them in the protocol?
That would be great.
Okay, how can we use them?
Run across the entire field
And
and
this is
score with
the
it.
thing that you need to focus on. Whether that question will
Holy
be
shit.
matching or discuss or whatever,
That would be
you
crazy.
need to focus on these things. So as I
Man
told
is
you,
just on
we
my
have some
goal.
protocols.
I didn't hear what he
On my
said.
We have many protocols.
Thank God I'm streaming.
You need to understand these concepts. In the final, maybe I will have a question to order the steps of a certain protocol or certain standard, but not in the quiz, not in the coming.
But Professor,
In the final,
what
I'm
if?
telling you that you need
I wanna
expect
read it.
that there will be some ordering questions, matching questions, and I think that in this coming final, I'll give more focus on essay
Yeah,
and
it's
written
Quran.
questions to enable you guys to have the freedom to express your understanding and to get good grades. So for the final, we have another revision. another revision. For web security, I'll do that revision. And for authentication, since I'm the only instructor for that course, I'll do the revision also. So, I repeat, for the
Post the
Ya
Quran is
Allah,
crazy.
this guy,
coming
man.
quiz, you need to focus on attacks against authentication and ways of mitigation of these attacks and different ways of these mitigations, how to compare between them.
He's put it away.
Is that
He's
okay?
making a hat trick.
Any question, guys?
Oh my.
No one talk. Professor, this is from chapter 15 and 14 and 15, right?
Yes.
All you want us to focus on is authentication protocols, the attacks, and how to prevent these attacks and the differences.
Because in chapter 14, the last part is all, most of the slides are what?
It's
Authentication protocols,
yeah,
right?
and distribution of keys and
Distribution of the keys, but distribution of the key to, you know, to authenticate, you have to authenticate first, right?
Mhm.
So the theme that I want to for this quiz is attacks against authentication protocols and how can we mitigate these attacks.
You don't want us to focus necessarily on the process of authentication for the Kerberos protocol, for example.
Now in Kerberos, don't we use timestamp and nonsense and these things?
Yeah.
So this is the idea.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Professor.
Yeah. So please, guys, focus on, as I said, what attacks can be conducted against.
Did he meow in the end? He went
and how to
meow.
mitigate this. This is very essential.
Thank you,
very
Professor.
important.
Meow. Okay.
Any other question, guys?
Professor, me and my group want to talk to you after you're
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Do I
Yeah.
put
Then,
cassette?
Professor?
Oh my god.
Sorry, just quickly. About the report paper and all that stuff, the due dates are fixed, right? It won't be delayed or anything because of the upcoming quiz or anything like that. I think we have the term paper.
I don't think that we have time to delay, but when is the due date?
I forgot, but I think it's coming up soon. I'll check really quickly.
Man, you are asking to have extension on while not knowing.
And I'm just worried. I have a bunch of courses with things due, and just checking.
Term paper is due on 28th. 28th. Wow. 28th. Yeah, that time. After that time, no, we'll start to focus on the final exams, right?
Yeah, that's my concern. I have a bunch of other courses with pushed assignments and pushed quizzes, and the semester is about to end. So I don't want the term paper to suddenly surprise me.
Yeah, you have 1 week from now.
It's 28th, right? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 1 week.
What the hell is
No
that?
extension?
Please put an effort, guys, on the term paper.
He
It's
was
not,
talking about authentication protocols.
it's not a
Institute
joke,
have
it's,
to short.
um,
Ahaha, Professor Meow.
you know,
Professor,
the
my
percentage
friends
of
want
the
to
term
talk to you.
paper is
Let's, Professor.
authentication. Yeah, so 20%. It is something.
Let's, Professor. No, don't talk. I might unmute any second.
Okay, guys, if you don't have any other questions, then we can conclude this meeting.
Wait, that's
Thank
the
you very much.
discourage.
And maybe
No
I
one
will
talk.
Have Lucas and his group staying in the meeting.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Professor, we will not go through the slides, like a revision.
If you want a revision, I can go over the slides, but
I
before
thought
the-
it will be a revision. I don't know.
a revision of all the slides. I think that
That's a class.
It's gonna take a lot of time, but I'm okay with that.
Great revision.
Revision for the important parts, like we do
Important
for the
part I
fight.
shared with you guys. I shared with you this.
Stay with Lucas.
So if you have questions for certain slides, I can go over them and explain them.
Okay, let's
I
quickly.
can, go over whatever, I can go over chapter 15. Do you want me to do so? To go over chapter 14? I can share my slides.
Wrong course.
So let's start with chapter 15 then. Here we have the the meaning or the definition of user authentication. This is something that you need to understand in the sense that you are focusing on the identification and then verification of that identity. So here, as you can see, we have two
Professor,
steps:
I'm close.
the identification and the verification. 2 steps of authentication. Again, for this NIST digital identity model, I think this will be the focus. You need to study this, but more focus will be on this in the final exam. So maybe this is a revision that can be beneficial for the final exam. So try to study this now, guys. Try to study this now. Focus on it. Who are the participants or stakeholders or parties in this? How do they interact?
Professor, I want you so bad.
Because it will be
Professor, you make my authentication
more
wonderful.
focus. I can say it like this. More focus will be given to this in the final exam.
I love how the revision was about to end 2 minutes ago. It's crazy.
Here we have means of user authentication. I think this is something that we have discussed before, something that something that you
I don't know
have,
what
and
this is.
something, that you can.
You are my 30.
The individual know or
No one.
possess or
You are my fire. You
is-
want
is,
desire.
factor
You are
inheritance.
my
Inheritance.
fire. The one.
Okay, so let's continue. This is an explanation of what has been.
Wasim
discussed
clutched
in
for real,
this
dude.
lecture.
The authentication. The revision
For
was
multi-factor
about to end.
authentication, you pass the first factor and then you use another factor. And the most important thing is that these 2 factors should be in different categories in regarding these: inheritance or position or knowledge. So you can't say that, oh, I have multi-factor authentication and both of them requires you to remember something. This is not right in terms of multi-factor authentication. Mutual authentication means that, who can define that? I can do that. It means that you authenticate the other party and the other party authenticates you. So this is mutual authentication or bidirectional. And it's very important to concentrate on timeliness and confidentiality. Without confidentiality, we don't have authentication, of course, because any attacker can claim the knowledge or the identity of another person. And timeliness because of the replay attack. This is why replay attack is very important to take into consideration. This is the replay attack. What is a replay attack? You need to understand that how it's different, different versions of replay attack. Replay, simple replay attack, replay with suppression or other types. So you need to go over this, please. Approaching to cope with real attacks. So we have nonce and we have timestamp. Nonce is the challenge response. Timestamp is this one. How they are different? How can we use them in protocols like this? Okay, in protocols like these ones. Okay. So for example, here we are using in the first one we are using a nonce.
Wasim
Yes,
clutched.
the
Wasim
KDC
planted fuse.
nonce as a
We are
challenge.
wearing the same
If
shirt.
you are the KDC,
What?
you will be able to,
You
encrypt
were wearing the same
this
shirt
nonce,
with who?
as part of other messages or a function of nonce or a function of that nonce. If you are able to encrypt this nonce is recently generated. It has never been used previously. So if someone is able to encrypt it using the shared key between the KDC and A and send it to A, then definitely that party is the KDC because nobody else is able to use the shared key between the A and the KDC.
One of you
So
has
this
to
is-
go down.
this is
Mom,
the
Baba
way
have
we
shopping
are sure that
cards.
This is a fresh message. This is not a replay.
As soon as possible, please.
Because how come it includes in one? In one has been.
Oh my God, Farah. Hi.
recently
He sounds high as fuck.
generated by A.
He sounds
So
tired as fuck.
definitely this is not a replay attack. Timestamp is
He sounds high as fuck. Thank you, lads.
definition of
Thank you,
time, and
Abed.
it serves us with
It
what?
was way funnier when you said it,
serves
not
us
gonna lie.
with the lifetime of the ticket, lifetime of the authentication. But it has a disadvantage, which is what? Who can tell me what is the disadvantage of timestamp? Who can tell me what's the advantage of the timestamp?
Synchronization.
Yes, the need for a synchronization protocol.
Did
that
I speak?
has an overhead.
My bad.
But if you
My
have
bad,
that
Lasted.
synchronization
My bad.
protocol for other purposes, then why not? Timestamp is
Wow.
is okay in that case. One-way authentication is different than mutual authentication in the sense that A will ask the KDC to authenticate itself, but the KDC does not authenticate.
Apologize in Arabia. What?
Remote user authentication
I'm
using
in class.
symmetric
I don't know where the fucking card
encryption
is.
something that
Check.
allows
They
the
bring the card.
allows us to
They
authenticate
didn't specify, but you should probably, since they expect a big
There's the
sibling,
symmetric
take the card down with you.
not
And
public.
let's call mama and ask her if she wants the
In
car.
that case, the KDC will share a master key with
أنا آسف.
with other
probably have it.
clients.
Oh شباب.
Then the KDC will
Shut
be the trusted party to generate
Okay, I need to focus.
session keys. Session key. We know the difference between a master key and a session key. This is the suppressed replay attack. It's different than simple replay attack in the sense that the attacker will prevent the original message from reaching the other party and use that recorded message, send it as if that attacker were the original sender.
He
of that
literally
message.
mute. What the fuck?
And
Who
it's
mute?
stronger. It's more dangerous. It's,
These are so
it's more
delayed.
dangerous compared to
Professor,
attacks.
I am dangerous.
Kerberos is a protocol that allows single
Yeah, he's
sign-on
literally meowing.
authentication of a user.
What? Shut up.
And then that
Literally
user
no one
will
is
be
meowing.
able to get tickets to access multiple services with single sign-on, with single authentication or single ticket. And the Kerberos has been built to be secure, reliable, scalable, and transparent. Transparent means that you as a user will provide your password and credentials once. The security module will be used
I love you, Ayman. You love Kerberos, I love you.
server, the ticket granting server, and then to communicate with other serving servers or servers that are providing the actual service.
Subtitles.
Kerberos Building was the most widely
Subtitles are amazing.
the client communicate with the authentication server, get authenticated, get a ticket.
Why would you do that? I can't hear him meowing now.
If the TGS
Kerberos يعني Windows Windows lock on.
authority, okay, the client is authenticated, but what is the authority of that client?
I had to focus.
If he can access that server, that service, then TGS will grant the client a ticket and the phishing key to access the serving server and that provides service. Again, if you check here, Kerberos, there's a lifetime, and we have, some ticket that will be issued to that client, and then he can communicate with the server that provides the service. So lifetime and replay attack is important
My God.
as for other protocols. So this is a summary of communicating with authentication Kerberos.
I love ticket granting ticket.
This dash line that is surrounding the authentication server and
I love ticket granting ticket.
This is the Kerberos server. Both AS and TGS are considered as the Kerberos server. Communicating with the Kerberos server allows the client to get a ticket to communicate with the actual server that is providing financial service, HR service, whatever. And this is the details of this protocol. So in this protocol you can see that we have lifetime here and we have timestamp, and here we have the other ways of preventing
Exchange to obtain ticket granting service, exchange to obtain ticket granting ticket, client server authentication to exchange to
the symmetric key
client server authentication exchange to obtain server. What? Ticket granting ticket.
Yes, it's called TGTS, Abdurrahman.
What is ticket granting?
Ticket granting, ticket service.
Kerberos here you can see
That's so
that we have
stupid.
mutual
It's a
authentication
ticket that grants you
between the
tickets.
client and the server that's providing the service. In the sense that the server has at the end to reply with an encrypted message using the session key.
Yeah, there's a big notation for version 4.
And
Yes.
send back.
There's a big notation for Kerberos version 4 and version 5.
This is for mutual authentication.
Then you're learning about Active Directory, cool stuff,
And
man.
these are the definition, the ID of. Yeah, I think the quiz is up to this one. Realm is included, guys.
I can't remember.
No.
Oh, daily
Okay,
loading.
but Abdurrahman, you asked about realms.
We stopped on that slide last class, but I'm not sure if it was covered in the class in the quiz. So
I remember that we said up to slide 29.
okay.
So if you still want me to answer you for the realm, maybe not now because I don't want to waste the time for others.
It's just the message exchange. It's complicated. خلاص, okay, thank you.
For chapter 14,
Okay, so Kerberos, TGS, TGTS, and TGS.
chapter 14 we start from slide
Message
number-
exchange.
Can you tell me which slide?
I forgot. Which slide?
was 22.
Nah, you have to restart.
It's,
Oh,
twen-
no, don't
it's
do
29 actually.
Oh, concede 3 goals or less. I've conceded 4.
Oh, yeah,
No, it's
It should be
all
29.
of that.
Yeah, distribution of keys.
Yes.
Yeah, this one, distribution of public keys.
Okay, or
So in
27.
this case, you need to know the distribution of public announcement, which is not that appealing. But if you are working,
I remember a question about the REMs came in the final. Well, yeah, it's finance material.
Something that makes it easy, very easy.
Literally
And it's why
chicanery. Do with that information as you please. Thanks, man.
talking about the internet. So public key certificate through the well-known big companies that are providing certificates. Third party, they are classified as third party. It's well-known.
Don't
Now,
yap,
public
just
key
revise.
Directory and the protocol that controls the communication with the publicly available directory is something that can be used in an environment where we have big environment, not that secure, but it's not the internet at that. It's not the internet. WAN, branches, very large or big branches of a company and so on. We need to take into consideration, guys, always that we need to reduce the number of shared keys that we need to.
This guy's sending me memes
Always, when you design
during the revision.
protocol, you need to
Hey man, what do I do?
keys that
Am I cooked? He's sending me memes during the revision.
but these keys need to be reduced. The number of keys that should be assumed to be physical or other means other than the protocol that you are using should be reduced as much as possible. So a public announcement is when you put your
Kerberos
website or send it via email.
The Kerberos pentagram.
Public
No, it's a LAN service. You don't get
is
it.
when you send or register your public key in a public
Is it over for me?
that will be secure, that will keep the, the key. in a
This is
secure
the
way,
directory
right? Because
authority.
We don't want to
No, it's available directory.
prevent people from acquiring or getting that public key. It's a public key.
Ja.
Share it with everyone.
It's
But
da
it's
with a D, not ja.
secure here
Idiot.
In the sense that we prevent anybody from changing the association between the ID and the public key. If I register my public key with Wissam and Moideen, my name, we don't want someone who's dark,
Yeah, the
such as dark, who's an attacker, to go and change that. Okay, Wissam and Moideen has this public key, which is not my public key, the public key of dark. So this is what I mean by security. Now, in addition to that, we need to have a protocol that allow the Alice to communicate with the public key authority, ask for the public key of Bob, and then ask for Bob to communicate. Bob in that case will also communicate with the public key authority to make sure that he's getting the public key, the actual public key of Alice. And then they can authenticate each other. Look at the nonce here. So the nonce here is sent by Alice. Yeah, Alice. And after Bob is able to get the public key of Alice, then Alice is sending here, as you can see.
Take this, liberal.
Bob, sorry. N1 has been sent by Alice. Replied back to Alice by Bob in order to make sure to assure Alice that Bob is there, alive, and is sending fresh messages. Certificates, you register your public key, get a certificate, and then communicate that certificate with the other party.
My face is leaking blood.
In order to verify the authenticity of your public key. Authenticity of your public key. X.509 certificates is a standard way of creating certificates with certain fields, including information about the user, information about the CA, and the public key of the user and the algorithm that has been used in order to generate that public key. Details of the
Bleed rock.
structure. And we are dealing with the was very limited. But then after the they realized that name is not enough to identify the user.
What does this guy want?
CA.
What does he want from?
What is called the issue or unique identifier.
Hey man, what do I know?
Subject unique
I got Lanston's sister texting me on one side
identification of
and Wasim texting me on the other.
subject, I mean the CA, the issuer, the CA, and the subject, which is the client. And then after that, they decided that for an extension header, extension field that can be used for whatever extension that we might need. How to obtain a certificate? You communicate with the
No
certificate
words.
authority and get that certificate, share it with the other party. The other party will do the same. You can verify the other party because you have the public key of the certificate.
Why is it always me?
Happen if you are communicating with another party. Alice is communicating with Bob. Alice is certified by CA1 and Bob is certified
My
by
God.
CA2. In that case, we need to have the word of trust. Word of trust means that you can follow a path in order to verify the authenticity of the certificate of another user who does not acquire the certificate from the same certificate authority you have acquired it from. In that case, if the certificate authorities are, certifying themselves, that will be the way to go through the path from your certificate authority that certifies the CA2, and then from
This is
CA2,
cashing, right?
you get a public key of
He knows you're fourth year, so you have us who can send it. He doesn't know that. I haven't spoken to Ayman in years.
Sometimes, if X is not certifying Z in this case, maybe you can go up.
Oh, you're saying that's why he's texting me?
Another super or parent
Yeah, you're right, actually.
certificate authority that can allow the path to be longer, but at the end allow X to certify or verify. Actually, transitively certify Z. So yeah, we need to understand this. Certificate revocation is the cancellation of the certificate.
He's playing chess. He's 6 steps ahead of me at every turn.
If you want to change your name, for example, or ID, if you are not anymore working in that environment, and for example, you are working now in XYZ company, you leave that place, and then you need to.
This is the relationship that it came up in the quiz. Oh shit.
Cancel the certificate.
Hmm.
Now, version 3 of X.509 is talking about the extension that I have just mentioned. That extension
The certificate?
is composed of 3 subfields: the identifier, the value. So, what is that? To identify the extension. Then, what's the value of that extension, and whether it's critical or not, whether the adherence to that
Insane res.
extension. Maybe it's an extension that is informative, or I can skip. But sometimes I have an extension that I have to take into consideration. So one extension is related to the key and policy information. What is the use of that key? Is it used for signature, or for encryption, or for authentication, or for what? And the policies, you have policy. Which policy should be applied for this certificate? The other thing is the certificate subject and issuer attribute. You know, I want to identify myself not by name and ID number, but also my role, my features, the color of that, you know, I don't know, car or object. So we have attributes for the issuer, I mean the CA, and for the subject. Then we can have extensions that are related to this topic. Certificate path constraints. Do you remember, guys, when I said that if Alice is communicating with Bob and they don't belong to the same certificate authority, then Alice can follow a path from one certificate authority to another until it certifies until it reaches the certificate authority that Bob is dealing with. In that case, we can have constraints on that. How many nodes, how many certificate authority we can go through? Maybe you will say, no, I'll not go through 10 certificate authorities. More than 3 is not acceptable. This is a constraint on the path, and then, you know, the policies that can be mapped between these certificates. Again, talking about all these things, then we are talking about public infrastructure, public key infrastructure. In general, we call it public key infrastructure. One example, architecture and model of the public key infrastructure is the public key infrastructure that is identified by this standard, which is X.509, which is called public key IX, public key infrastructure, that is also identified by as a standard by the IETF. This model is very important. This model is very important. You can get an
Oh man, I'm crying.
this model, but not in the quiz.
Say it. Doctor, what is it? Quotes the Quran.
And this is just to give you an discussion of the various items or component of this model and the role of entity, authority, what is the authority, what do you mean by CRL issuer. So here you can find discussion. That's very important for the final again.
Oh my god.
So this is a quick revision of
PKIX.
I think in this one I highlighted
No less than
those. Important to read and focus on in the final and in the for the quiz. So my recommendation is that don't. If I said that this is something that don't skip.
You say Amin the Quran.
Skim through it. No, you need to study it very well now.
Do you know what that line says? You need to be like Amin.
Be okay. If you understand it, because studying something
Holy
for the
shit.
first time or second time, you need to study something multiple times and
Oh, stomach hurts.
very carefully in your mind. I assure you that if you read something
Crying.
the first time, you'll
My eyes actually.
Second time you realize that you
Holy
have
shit,
something
eh.
that you are
So he just dropped blasphemy and left. That is crazy.
understanding will be
Oh my god, dude.
stable.
So funny.
This is, I think, for most of us, unless you are genius, and we have, I know some students are very smart in the sense that they can read first time, but I used to study 3 times. I used to make sure that I'm studying.
Oh, he thinks we're studying one time?
So I used to
We're studying 3 times and failing.
that I understand reading as I should study.
Professor, I'm studying 3 times and still failing. Am I cooked?
Carefully compare between things. If I compare
This is
between
whole
different
lecture.
topics, and
It's
I
been
have
going on for
articulated
30 minutes, I think. It's not. That's not bad.
myself, then I'll get the idea that
Professor, we want to play Siege.
otherwise,
Real.
I know that any question will confuse me.
Anas,
Any
can I
question
ask you
will-
to write a report for me?
No.
It's a proposal for my university. Think of it as like a fun mini game.
Yes.
Could you please upload the slides? I think it's the old one currently on my quiz.
These slides for chapter 14 and 15.
I just checked chapter 15 and it's old. I'm not sure about chapter 14.
She wants the,
I'll upload those.
she wants the schizophrenic notes.
Let's start with chapter 14.
Eclipse overview minutes.
Anas would pop off in the authentication midterm. Anas, do you want to do my authentication midterm for me? You'd pop off, for real. Anas would go crazy.
Alright, no problem.
And then let's go to chapter 15.
It's the last one. Oh, no.
Oh,
Professor.
I have chapter 14 here and chapter 14 here. Right? Maybe I should remove this.
Just right now, I'm trying to finish.
He's tweaking.
So now I have chapter 14 here. And 15 is this one.
What the hell is the green, yellow, and red stuff on the side? Are these files unstable? Deemed risky?
Where is your key?
Please check
Bro, this guy's team is real.
Advocate and everyone. Please check that you can access these and they are the recent one that I have shared with you
Yeah, I can hear you.
today.
He will bob off now if you let him.
So here we have chapter
Every time I talk, I have to check my mic is on me. It's muted.
Yeah, let me just end something.
chapter 13. I'm done chapter 13.
Yeah, it's different. It's 3 more slides. It must be Kefsir kids.
Yes, Professor, it's updated. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Can Anas do my
Okay.
philosophy assignment? Anas has got a lot on his hand. I don't see the
So
changes.
any other question, guys, before we conclude this meeting?
It's lagging. My game is lagging really as I come to
Not
shoot.
right now.
Every time I come to the internet.
Yeah, this slide is gonna cook me. Coping with the replay attacks. Professor,
Yes.
you wanted us to memorize, to understand things like how to mitigate replay attacks. For the coping with replay attacks, do you want us to memorize the steps between the attacker and the KDC? Between
I
A,
don't know what you mean by memorizing the steps.
but the communications between A and KDC and B for coping with replay attacks, the mediations for
Okay,
it.
you sent yours? Okay, I'll just-
In chapter 15.
No, you are asking about some specific slide. If I say yes, then it's because that is. No, I don't know actually. I can't realize what you are talking about, but I don't like to answer such a question because this means that is this slide part of the quiz? In general, I'm telling you, Abdurrahman, you need to in this quiz, please focus on attacks against authentication and ways of mitigating this. And I shared with you that attacks are like 1, 2, 3, 4. Mitigation are like 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to differentiate between them and know how we can use them. Okay.
No, it's just that there's a slide that explains the sequence of attack.
No, I will not answer such a question because this
Mesh.
means that is this a question in the quiz or not?
Okay, fine.
I don't share
My
with you
game
that this
glitched
slide
as
is
soon-
one question. I'm sharing with you the general information about the quiz, that you need to focus on that topic and that concept and that thing. But I'm not, share with you guys that, in that case, I'm giving you the questions.
That's fair. Fair enough.
Okay, thank you guys. See you next.
Professor,
Kill yourself!
we wanna talk to you. Just
Yeah, Lucas and his group. Yeah.
Should I stay,
Or
Ayman?
even ask you to talk to me in the group.
Okay.
Professor, even I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I want to discuss our marriage.
Professor,
In detail.
sorry, but we can't open chapter 14 for some reason.
You can't?
No, only chapter 15 I checked. Now when I'm checking chapter 14, I'm not able to.
Can you guys confirm that?
Yeah, she's right. It says the file associated with this content topic cannot be found.
I mean this one. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll upload it again. I don't
Professor,
know if it's open.
can my group meet with you later today?
Actually, I have to leave.
Everyone wants to meet with him so
Maybe
bad.
available late at night. If that's okay, yes. But now
Yes,
I have to leave my house.
Very good.
I have to leave
So
my
I need to finish
house.
with these two groups and then leave.
I have to leave
Late
my
night, yes.
Someone planted a bomb upstairs. Guys, I have to leave my house.
Can you check now?
Why is it so funny? Gebe, what the fuck is this?
Yes, Professor. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.
How do I
Yes,
like you?
I move you and your group to the waiting room. So please
Guys,
me,
help.
Muhammad Salam
Help.
and Muhammad Alous.
Oh, it's the dream team. Oh shit. Lucas, Mohammed, Salam, Muhammad. What the fuck was his last name? Salouche? I have to evacuate. Guys, how do you escape through tunnels? Guys, how do you make tunnels? Guys, I have to. I have to evacuate. Guys, I have to run. I'm sorry.
I'll be back for you.
No longer safe here. I have to run. Okay, I want to see how long I can get away with staying.
Yeah, I got it.
No, it's just stay. Did he leave? He left. Okay, he left. So left the meeting. Alright. Okay. Hey guys, can you hear me?
Hey.
Guys, I have to evacuate.
He evacuated.
Guys, I have to leave my house. No, he praised.
Guys, I have to defuse the bomb, guys.
And say it, dude, say it, but the Hold on, I wanna go through the sequence.
Doctor, what if?
But Doctor, what if? ذلك يا I don't wanna even. He put Quran. Said what? I wanna do the joke where I read it out loud, but I don't wanna do while laughing. First, and then before they say, Doctor, I cannot. Doctor, I cannot leave the home.
Doctor, we have no food.
Oh shit.
Please send help.
Why is it so funny coming from saying, Doctor, I cannot leave the home? Holy shit, my stomach hurts.
Give him your 2 cents.
Dude, when he put the Quran, I almost lost my shit, dude. I almost lost it.
Wait, what does he just have that on hand?
I don't know.
Up his sleeve.
That was so funny. Doctor, but Doctor, what if? and then there's Lanston pasting it later, putting Ameen. I fucking killed me. But Doctor, I can't. Dude, my stomach is actually hurting. But doctor, what if ذلك يا I don't want to. Oh my god, dude. That's so fucking. Oh my god.
I mean,
Let's then for context. For context.
Read that font.
Dude, it's hard to read, but like I googled it, and I think it's about like the fucking end of the world. ذلك يا أنهم شاقوا الله ورسوله ومن يشاقق الله ورسوله فإن الله شديد العقاب. Yeah, it's basically like I think those who I don't know what shiqaq means. It's just about suffering, like God suffering.
Those who sin will be punished, basically.
Yeah. So, but Professor, what is ذلك?
Professor, what if we get punished?
Where is this fucking cunt at him? Dude, oh my god, all the fucking fibers in my face hurt because of how hard I was constraining myself from laughing. Like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, I see your face started bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Fucking say it. Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Except
go
from
for
la-
Siege now.
Wait, we're all playing Siege, right?
Yeah, we're all playing.
Yeah, I don't know where to say this.
Okay, I'm gonna. Does ending a stream preserve its chat? Can someone check for me? Oh no, I can check.
I don't
The last stream, was there like live chat?
think so.
I want it to be there just for like historical reasons.
In the
Shit.
shop. Should, yeah.
Shit.
No, there's no live chat.
What?
No one's spoken it, bro. Relax.
Yeah, nobody.
No, in
Check
my
the-
in my previous stream there was people talking.
Oh, really?
Do you remember? Yeah, Farah. To check the
Yeah,
what?
Farah.
Oh.
Farah, where are you? Can you chat again so we can test the stream?
Check the
Oh.
chat where like Yusuf was shit posting.
Didn't you hide your UI? Didn't you hide chat?
No, no.
No, right?
Oh, okay, I'll open from the other browser that doesn't have the shitty update. Wait, I mean,
Shut the fuck up.
Shut.
yeah, there's no live chat.
Do you have the screenshot?
Yeah, I don't, but the entire chat, will like properly timed, is magical. Dude, it's like actually magical. I won't be able to display like in real time what I was seeing. You just lose me. You just see me lose my shit suddenly.
Yeah, just shitting yourself.
You're shitting
But
yourself the whole stream.
But Professor, what if? Oh my god, dude, that actually like fucking hurt my stomach when he said that.
Valid concern.
Oh my god, dude, stay
That-
there. Oh my god, dude, this fucking thing. There we go. Oh my god, stop moving.
Get